Hey, Texas family parents, it's George Saldana, and I want to talk about House Bill 1863. House Bill 1863 was filed by State Rep Joe Moody out of the El Paso, Texas area. So I'm going to read it word for word very slowly. Relating to the duration of protective orders against family violence, basically lifetime protective orders. Section 1, Section 85.025 is what it would be called. A1 of the Texas Family Code is amended to read as follows. A1, the court may render a protective order applying only to a person found to have committed family violence, sufficient to protect the applicant and the members of the applicant's family or household, that is effective for a period that exceeds 2 years and may be for the lives of the persons protected of the protective order and the persons who is the subject of the protective order. End. So when reading law, every word counts and it can't be off just a little bit. So that's why I kind of read it real slow and choppy. It's just trying to comprehend everything. And then I read it 2 or 3 times fast. So let me just go over it. The court may render a protective order applying only to a person found to have committed family violence, sufficient to protect the applicant and the members of the applicant's family or household, that is effective for a period that exceeds 2 years and may be for the lives of the persons protected by the protective order and for the person who is the subject of the protective order. So basically, if you have children that are covered by a protective order, they're giving judicial discretion to these judges, because it says they may render a protective order for a lifetime. Now, let's talk about that. Many of y'all know that they give out protective orders very, very easily. And we've seen judges in the past already abuse this. And what it does to children, now you're doing a lifetime protective order on some children, and that's kind of what where I'm going with this. When 2 people break up, they don't ever have to see each other, and sometimes lifetime protective orders are okay for adults, right? They don't need to be together anymore. But when you have children, now you're making a lifetime protective order to cover that child's relationship with that other parent. Now, when they're a child, you have that protective order. You have to meet certain standards and prongs of domestic violence. You have to understand that when that child is 18, they need to be able to decide whether they want to have a relationship with that parent. We know that they're passing out protective orders left and right because domestic violence is a big thing right now. But a lot of people are abusing the domestic violence route in order to obtain the children in custody battles. So with that being said, and with this House Bill 1863 been filed with the legislature, I'm leaning that no judge would have the authority to override a child's constitutional right for a lifetime. So tell me what you think. Do you think this law should be passed, that judges have the discretion to issue lifetime protective orders to children? Let me know what you think in the comments below.